In this video, we're going to be talking about the ultimate space-saving home gym setup. In last week's video, we talked about the best budget space-saving home gym setup. So if you have limited space and need to save a buck, then you can check out that video up in the cards or down in the description. But if you want the very best equipment that you can cram into a small space, then this is the video for you. But before we begin, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com, where we help busy professionals get more results in less time through online training. And with most of the gyms around the country being closed right now, we're going to be talking about training from home, and I'm putting out 2 to 3 videos per week on that topic. So if you don't want to miss any of that, then make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new videos. And we're also going to be talking about the same thing over on the Treadaway Training Blogcast, so make sure to bookmark that page as well. Now, one note that I do want to mention before we talk about specific items for this setup is that with everyone looking to start a home gym right now, stock is rapidly fluctuating for all of these items. So if you see one of these things in stock and you want it, buy it immediately before it goes out of stock. And I will be including links for all of these items down in the description below. Now, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to talk about the items that I chose for this setup, as well as an upgrade pick and a more budget-friendly pick for each item. And the first item that we're going to talk about is, of course, the weight, because if you don't have weight to lift, then you don't have much of a home gym. And the weight that I went with is the Ironmaster adjustable dumbbells. I have the base kit, which goes from 5 pounds to 75 pounds per dumbbell, comes with this nice storage stand, and I also have the 80 to 120 pound expansion kit. I will be doing a full review on this kit, but for now we're just going to hit the highlights, and I'll talk about why I chose this kit over the Powerblock Pros, which would be the direct competitor to these. Now, the way these work is quite simple. There's a big flat screw on top, so you grab that, you twist it. There's a little indicator knob on the screw pin as well as on the head of the dumbbell, so you know where it starts at. So once those are lined up, you just pull the pin right out, and then you add or take away weight. And then once you're ready, you just take this pin, you slide it back into position, twist it back down, and then you're ready to go. Now, that did look pretty fast, but keep in mind you're going to be having to grab weights out of the storage thing and stack them up on top, and then put the pin in, twist it down. So it takes several seconds per side, and you have to do it twice per dumbbell, and then you have to do it for each dumbbell, so you're making 4 total adjustments. With all that said, you're not going to be using these for drop sets. But while the design of these may prevent you from doing drop sets, which is a disadvantage for some people, that design gives it several other benefits that, in my opinion, far outweigh the fact that you can't do drop sets. And the main benefit is simply that these feel like fixed dumbbells. These are as close to fixed dumbbells as you're going to get, in my opinion, without using actual fixed dumbbells. So this nice flat head feels very nice on the knees. It's not going to cause discomfort when you go to do dumbbell bench press and you sit them down on your knees. If you've ever used spin lock dumbbells, you know they have that stop that hangs out the end, and that's not comfortable sitting down on your knees. So these feel very well in use. They're very tight. There's no jiggling, there's no slop. They feel very tight, very good. And that's really the biggest thing for me, is how they feel in the hand. I don't have to think about the dumbbells. When I'm doing a heavy dumbbell bench, I don't want to think about the dumbbells. I want to think about the set that I'm about to do. And these allow me to do that. And then the other benefit to this design is that these weights use standard 1-inch hole spacing. So you can add accessories to these. So I have a curl bar here in the corner. You can put these weights on a standard curl bar. You could get a 1-inch barbell, so you could do some lighter bench press work. You could do some light high rep squat work if that's something that you wanted to do. You could do lunges. You can do all kind of lighter barbell stuff with these same weights. Now, the direct competitor to the Ironmaster dumbbells would be the Powerblock Pros, and with those you can swap the weight out a lot more quickly, which would allow you to do drop sets and things like that. But with that one benefit also brings more drawbacks, in my opinion, that led me to go with the Ironmasters. So one, they only come with the dumbbells. There's no expansion ability to them. You have your set of adjustable dumbbells. You can't add it to a bar. You don't get the stand that comes with this, and you just get the 2 dumbbells and that's it. And on top of that, the price is over double So the price of the base set of the Ironmasters is $649, which is again $5 to $75, and has the stand that comes with it. And you have the 120-pound add-on, which brings the price up to $949 total shipped out the door. And with the Powerblock Pros that go from 12.5 to 125 pounds, don't come with a stand, don't have any of those extra features that you can use these with. They are $1,900 plus you don't get free shipping. So factor in about $100 shipping. You're looking at $2 grand versus $949. So they're over double the price. This whole setup costs less than just the 2 dumbbells with the Powerblocks. So that's why I went with the Ironmasters. And the next thing to talk about is a bench. With this type of setup where you're already extremely limited anyways, I would highly recommend you go with an adjustable bench so that you can get as much versatility as possible, just so that we're not limiting ourselves even further. And the bench that I decided to go with is the Rep AB5100. And again, I'll do a full video review on this in the future, but for now we'll hit the highlights. This thing is heavy, it's built like a tank, it's probably better than the bench that you're using at your commercial gym. The backrest adjusts from 0 degrees all the way up to 90 degrees, and then the seat adjusts from -15 degrees up to 45 degrees. So this can be used as a decline bench. There is an attachment that's sold separately for your feet that attaches to the top so that you can hang backwards. You can do your decline bench work, you can do your decline ab work, all of that kind of thing. So it'll give you even more versatility since you can do decline and incline and flat stuff. It's a full FID bench. I really love this thing so far. This cost $399, and the upgrade pick from the 5100 would be the AB 5200, and there's only a few differences between the two that I think are actually notable. One, the frame is shaped a little bit different. This one has a flat frame versus the 5200 has a slanted frame. So if you wanted to do stuff like incline barbell rows, then it would be a little bit easier to do those if you have longer arms on the 5200. The 5200 has a single post front foot, whereas the 5100 has that little bar across the front, in which to me, it doesn't matter because my feet aren't in close enough for that to matter when I'm bench pressing, but some people do keep their feet in close and they don't like having the bar across the front. They want that single post front foot, which again, doesn't matter for me, but is notable for some people. And then the main difference between these two benches is the attachment that is available for each of them, which is why I ultimately went with the 5100. So with the 5100, I mentioned that you have the leg attachment so that you could do the decline work. That is not available for the 5200. The 5200, you have a spotter deck that goes on top of the wheels. So if you want that, then that's something that you could go with. But for me personally, I wanted the extra versatility of being able to add the leg attachment at some point in the future. The 5100 costs $399 and the 5200 costs $449. So there's a $50 difference between the two. And then the budget pick for an incline bench would be the AB 3100, and that bench is $189, which is a very, very good price for a quality adjustable bench. I would also recommend adding a door frame pull-up bar. I'll throw one up on the screen. I don't have one here right now. I have one at my parents' house somewhere. I just have to find it, but I would recommend adding a pull-up bar so that you can effectively target your lat muscles. And then the only other thing as far as equipment before we get into accessories is these resistance bands. So with these resistance bands, has the door anchor, has the handles, has the ankle attachments. So I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can do your lat pull downs, tricep extensions, you can do hamstring curls, you can do all kinds of movements with these resistance bands. Pretty standard, not gonna spend a lot of time talking about these. And then optionally, you could add a set of squat stands if you wanted to. I've chosen not to simply because this is a very small house and we also are limited on storage space, so we really didn't have anywhere to put them when we were done using them, so I opted not to go with squat stands, but that is something that you could add if you wanted to. And then moving into some optional accessories, first we have the VersaGrip Pros. I've done a full video review on these if you want to check that out. So basically these are like lifting straps, but better. These are great for doing heavy lunges, heavy dumbbell shrugs, all that kind of thing. So check these out. I think these are a good addition, whether you're working out at home or from the gym. Another optional accessory that we have here is going to be the Ronin Wraps. Again, have a full video review on these up in the cards. I'm not going to go into blood flow restriction training a whole lot, but if you're working with limited weight from home, so if you're watching this and maybe you have a couple light dumbbells sitting around the house, and you may or may not be getting heavy dumbbells, or you're waiting for heavy dumbbells to come in, you can use blood flow restriction training to get a more effective training stimulus with the lighter weights that you have available. And then the last optional accessory that we have here is some ankle straps. Now, I did mention that the resistance band kit comes with ankle straps, but they're thin, they're a little bit scratchy, they don't feel super great on your skin. So I would personally recommend getting a set of these, plus you can have these to throw in your gym bag to take with you to the gym once the gyms open back up. But again, these accessories are completely optional. These are just things that I recommend throwing in with your ultimate home gym setup. Make sure to check out the budget space-saving home gym video if that's something that you're interested in, and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because we have a lot of exciting videos coming up in the near future. We're going to be talking about a budget garage gym setup. We're going to be talking about an all-out garage gym setup. We're going to be doing the review on the 5100. We're going to be doing the review on the Ironmaster dumbbells, and we're going to be going through some of my own personal workouts as well as lots of other home training topics. So make sure to subscribe if that's something that you're interested in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate it, give it a thumbs down. If you want more content just like this, consider subscribing. You can also check us out on the Treadaway Training Blogcast. We're there every Sunday at 3 p.m. That's treadawaytraining.com/blog. As always, God bless you and your family, and we'll see you tomorrow. Wash your hands.